Well, we got our cement mixer made last night, and I made myself a level 3 sledgy because that's kind of the parts that I had to be able to make it. I've run into a problem, and it's more of a minor inconvenience, and it doesn't matter to you guys, but the craft from containers mod has stopped working with this version of the build in 2.3. Now, the craft from containers mod hasn't been updated since technically 1.0, but it still worked up to this point with version 2. So I don't know what happened. It doesn't affect you guys in the slightest. It's more just a minor inconvenience for Cap. I have to actually manually go over and get all the stuff every single time. Again, that's all on me. We have a direwolf and a cop right outside our house. How about no, Scott? Let's go over and... Which direction did we set up our base? Wait, I thought it was... Where the hell did I set this? Didn't I? Horde base. It's that direction. Okay, so maybe it's just far... Oh, there's another direwolf. Wow. So there it is. Okay. I was about to say, I know I set up a checkpoint over here. Oh, hell. Tried to miss a brick. Almost swerved into a car. All right. So with the when they changed it, I don't know which version of 2.0, they added a few more waypoint icons you can do. It's nice to have more than just the default 6. It's great to be able to have a little bit of a mixture. I would still love to be able to see, kind of like with Darkness Falls, and I think... Whoa, damn. Didn't even see that. The Rebirth mod, I think, just the huge volume of different kinds of waypoint icons you can use on the map, it just makes it a little bit more fun. I'm glad they added a couple extras, but I need a couple extra more, like 4 times as many. It just incentivizes me to use them a little bit more often, I guess. So anyway, hey, what's up, guys? Welcome back to the channel. We're on day 34. We have one more day before the Horde Night. And I actually remembered to bring all my necessary tools and stuff and things so we can try and get this barn dominium completed. And what is this blown out thing? I know it's just a remnant, but what was it supposed to be at one point? Does it have a name? No, Void Apartments. Okay. They have been officially voided all to pieces. There's nothing left of them. I hear a snake. Hey, snake. You're a bad snake. Yeah, you are. All right, so let's go inside and see if we can't figure this out. Again, I'm not too worried about whether or not they can get in through any of the main doors. If they want to just absolutely destroy the walls to get in, then, that's cool with me. I don't mind necessarily at all. A few things we definitely need to do. I need to beat down this wall and that wall over there. So let's just, I'm hoping this didn't take too long with a pickaxe, an iron pickaxe. Stamina will be the thing that goes the fastest, of course. So let's just get to it. Alright, one side down, not too big a deal. I did remember, because obviously you can see I have it with me, my steel sledgehammer that I brought, that does way more block damage than the actual iron pickaxe itself. We're still going to get rid of this wall over here, which we will do, but at least we got this one done, so they can do all their little hopscotching, jumping right up over here. We'll get this all nice and reinforced, of course. We're going to put Sledgy right over there. I already got the fire mod and the weighted head mod, so he can just straight up beat the hell out of them. Pick up you guys. No, that's good. Pick up you guys, and that way I can get back and forth over here. We're good to go. We're good to go on these sort of things. I'm not worried about this sidewall here. This shouldn't affect them too much. This one on this side, I mean, technically, if they run on that one, it wouldn't be great, but it wouldn't be terrible either. I need to make sure I remove these, just so they don't have these as possible steps. I don't really need any of the supplies for them, and these will go away pretty quickly, because they don't really have a whole lot to them. I didn't bring my shovel. Of course I didn't. That's going to take an extra minute. I was going to grab my shovel. I was like, hey, Cap, you should get your shovel. And then I was like, why? But then I knew I should trust myself because it was my voice and I recognized it. Okay, got most of the debris out of the way here. The posts, this one right here, I mean, technically, if they get rid of this entirely, it won't mess up the structural stability of this. And technically, once I get rid of this ladder over here, they won't see this as the path to get up over there anyway. So we should be okay. This will be a temporary thing for me to be able to get back up, which is while I'm working. But I guess we got to do the same thing we did on the other side, just kind of beat this down. I'm trying to see if there's a way I could... No, not really. I'm just going to have to get rid of all these blocks again. There we go. Finally got rid of the 2 walls over here. It took way longer than I would have preferred. Let's see, what did I do with these right over here? Let's put these up over here, get these back to normal shaped blocks, and get these stacked up the way I originally just had these. Gingerly, make sure I don't actually put them in the wrong spot. I'd really rather not have to deal with accidentally beating them down again. That would just kind of suck a little bit. So let's get all of these over here. Let's do one at a time just to make sure that I don't absolutely mess it up. Put one in the wrong spot again because I really just don't want to have to beat down any more blocks. It kind of sucked, I'm not going to lie. It uses too much stamina, and I don't really like it at all. It's way too dang pain in the ass. That's what it is. Where's my nail gun? Okay, so I'm going to put you down here and go ahead and just get you upgraded. I'm not going to worry about trying to switch you over. We're going to go straight concrete to you guys. Get you upgraded. I still don't know when or how I accidentally hit that, but that's concrete all the way across. That should be good. Let's get you up to concrete as well. And then let's get you upgraded at least to that point where I can see that you've been upgraded. Okay, we're good. That should be a pretty good start. Pretty good start. Let's go ahead and pick up all of these so I can get these put back in the right spot with the right blocks. That should be good. Okay, so is any of this collapsible? This over here is collapsible. I want to go ahead and get all of this to break down just so one less thing for the zombies to see is pathing. Now, of course, they can still see this as a path if they manage to get up over here, which I'm going to make sure they can't. That shouldn't be that big a deal. Shouldn't, I say. Shouldn't. Okay, so if I do a copy shape rotation, I'll put you right... hang on, let me do this with this block here real quick. Now let me do a copy shape. If I put you like that, how close is that to this? That should be okay to keep them from thinking that this is an actual block. Let me see real quick. Is there, let me see, because right at the moment we have a plate. Is there a half plate? Let's see, I need like a half a plate would be even better. Okay, so like, ooh, a pole plate half. Well, do you have just a regular plate half? That's a pole plate, that's a plate, maybe a pole plate half. I don't need to be very specific. Let me see how much space that would take up. If I put that like right there, I mean with the complete opposite direction, that should, yeah, because then I can put Sledgy right over here. So we'll just temporarily slap you right here. Can get you to balance right on the edge of this, like right... you know what? Hold on. Before I put him down, I should probably make sure I can get the rest of the fence over there. Because if I can get him right there, then he'll overlap enough just to be able to hit him. I may end up having to do a full size for this one, though. I should probably get at least the side. Here, let's do it like this. I'm going to end up making life way harder than it needs to be. All right, so catwalk plates, catwalk fence, just the fence itself. We were looking at... Which one? Was it this one? Just this one? One rail only? Is that the one I was looking at? Like that? I could put you like that, and then like that. Whoops, maybe if I actually click the button. And then I could probably... Yeah, I'm going to have a half a block right... More than a half a block right here, I think. Let me see. If I can get you back down here, can I get Sledgy to balance right? Oh, I can. Oh, no, I can't, because it's going to overlap that little piece right over there. Okay, so it's going to have to be a full-size block. Didn't want it to be, and I'm hoping it won't cause any problems. Oops, wrong button. I'm hoping it won't cause any problems. We'll see. Let me see. Yeah, that's what I was trying to do. Put you right... Let's scoot back, make life easier. Put you right there. And then I can stick you all the way to right here. Like that. And then you got... Yeah, that's way closer than I wanted, though. I mean, it'll work. I need you to go more that direction. How far will you pivot the other direction? A decent little distance, and plus once you see the zombies, you'll be okay. That I don't know if I want that there or not, like that. I need, I mean, that's 1.5 blocks over there. They could easily make that jump and land over there, and then Sledge is going to be in trouble. I think I'm going to have to do it. I think I'm going to have, okay, hold on. Let's get you where I need you to be, just so I can, yeah, like that. Okay, so that'll be how that has to be. All right, so if... Whoops, wrong button. So if I let's try this again. You guys are going to be here with me for thinking out loud, basically. Okay, so if I was doing... That's not what I was going to do again. See, if I was going to do the plate, the half plate right over here, because I just need to get it to kind of balance, but give it so that they don't really see it as an opportunity, as a place to sit there. Like, yeah, that's too high, stupid. Right there. Okay, and then we have this tiny little railing right here. I might end up having to get rid of that. Can I get you to balance right? Oh, I can. That might work. Now, there is still a tiny little bit of a step here, and Sledgy's going to have to just, you know, I'm going to have to accept the fact that he's going to be on there. I think that could be okay. Yeah, I think that'll work. I freaking hope that'll work. All right, let's stack these up a little bit higher then. Make sure it's not going to cause any problems. Yeah, that'll work. That'll work. Okay, I'm not going to worry about this side of it too much. I'll probably should, but I'm not going to. All right, so now what I need to do is I need to put one right... Yeah, I guess we could do it like that. And actually, let me get up here and do it this height. Like this, and then like... fall off just like that. Yeah, that'll work. Oh, hell. Oh, nice. Sledgy saved me. Thank you, Sledgy. Sort of. Oh, damn. Ha-ha! Ninja skills. All right, so I need you to be on this side. Let me copy shop rotation, put you upright. Sort of like, that's okay. Just temporary so I can get the pieces to line up here. Doesn't specifically matter. Like that and like that. There we go. 3 high. Yeah, I should technically probably go a little bit higher than that. Can I do a quick stack? If I get lucky, can I go like that? You know what? I need to do it the right way or end up missing entirely here. Dang, I did it again. What am I hitting when I jump that's causing me to... I need to make sure that's not causing the same problem with the... Oh, this little thing right there. Okay, let's do a squat jump. Like that, like that, like that, and then we should be good. Like that. Okay, so that'll go all the way up to where that little post is there, and that'll keep them from being able to stack up and get to me. Now, of course, I'm going to have to upgrade all of this, and then I need to upgrade all of that over there, too, just so I have a place to get to it. To get to them, I should say. Okay, cool. I'm going to say that's going to work. Let's get it upgraded. All right, let's see. All right, let me go ahead and get these upgraded here. We still got enough to do 52 more blocks. Let me get these upgraded a little bit more just in case they decide to bust some stuff up from down below. All right, let's go down. Oh, you know what? Hang on. Let's do this real quick. Let's go ahead and just move you right over there. And then like that. That way, if I need to get over here to throw some Molotovs at them, I'm going to have to be very careful to move along this ledge without that. But if I move over here, then they can come over and do their thing. And of course, I'm going to need to make sure I have a way to get back up here if things go terrible. Because let's be honest, things could possibly go horribly wrong real fast. Okay, let's see. How about a ladder? So we can go ahead and... Let me move you here. Basic ladder, a square ladder. Let's get you on face. Why can't I get you on face? Oh, you know what I should probably do? Just to make life a little... We'll put it right above this spot right over here. Actually, hang on. Okay, we're going to do this the easy way here instead of trying to hope I get it lined up right. This shouldn't be a path for the zombies, although they may see that and try and run over here if things go terrible. It's a possibility I'm going to assume that they're not going to figure out. If I put the ladder right here, then I can get up. There we go. All right, so we can do that. I can jump up here if I need to, and this will be kind of a backup. Kind of. This will be the, oh, things have gone absolutely terrible, you need to get up out of there right away sort of thing. Okay, let's get down here and get some of these upgraded. That should be good. We need to make sure that the top steps are cement all the way around, and the bottom level is, bottom 2 levels. That way if they decide to go all explodey, they don't accidentally bring down the house. Okay, well, it's a good thing I'm already here then. So I need to do probably a plate. And then what I can do is I'm going to put you on face right here like this. Since I have all these blocks for free, which is not too many left, basically. I'm going to do that. Same thing right over here. They're going to give me the free blocks. I'm going to use them just like that. It's just a little bit of extra in case they decide to beat on it, sort of thing. Now, can they use that to walk on this part? Yes, they sure can. So what I need to do, I guess, is do copy shape rotation and put you just like this. And then I'll get you upgraded along the way. There we go. That should be okay. I don't know if I want to leave that as is down here right the moment. I don't know. Because I think... I don't want to put any stairs on there. I've decided it. There, I'm not going to put any stairs on there at all. I'm going to leave it as is and just get it upgraded to cobblestone here. It's cement underneath, cobblestone just for a little bit of reinforcements. That way they still have to cubert their way all the way up here. Then they run over here to me. Sledge is going to yoink them off, set them on fire. They land over there. If they land on that, they can do whatever they want to. I don't care. Let's see. Woo! There we go. Okay, let's get all these upgraded to just wood. That way they don't fall off if I accidentally jump too hard or something stupid. Get our ladders upgraded at least one. That way zombies can't get to it. I probably need to remove that. I just feel like I'm going to be in a terrible spot here in this horde. Oh, damn. Okay, well, let me see. Let's switch back over to this. That does more block damage. There we go. That way I don't accidentally get caught on it if the zombies do manage to get over here. Now, I don't think they'll be able to get right from over here to... Let me see where this looks like here. So if they see this as a jump... Let me just... somebody tripped over a landmine. I heard it. Okay, so if I see this as a way to try and jump over here, there's not a way to get to me. If they jump over this way, like a spider zombie might be able to make it over there, but I really don't think it's going to happen. I really don't. I probably should, but I really don't. Okay, now what we'll do is get rid of this ladder entirely. And there, they can't get through that at all. No big deal. So they won't see that as an option. I can get over here and go up like that if I should so desire. I don't think they'll be able to, but, you know, once again, here I am saying words and stuff. Go ahead and remove these pieces. Where's some trash I didn't get? Free clay. Sure, why not? Anything else in here? So all they can make this jump if they absolutely have to, but it's not really that big a deal. I'll go ahead and take those as well. Remove the trash just so it doesn't look so bad. Was there anything over a little bit of trash? Yeah. Sure, why not? Why not? Loot goblins, like, it's mine. I'm going to take it all. I guess what I could do, because it really won't take that long, what I need to do is probably get rid of these windowsills. These little blocks like this, because it only takes like 5 hits. And plus, we're sitting here waiting on the storm at the moment, so I guess we're just going to kind of have to chill. But that way, if I need to run around over here and throw some Molotovs, or if I just need to kind of evade them a little bit, this is probably not a terrible way to do it. Stamina is still, even now, we're day 34, I'm level 50-something. Stamina for basic tools is still... I need to work on my cardio, baby. Alright, that should do it for over here. I can get over here if I need to. Technically, I can go over here if I need to. So I can run around in circles. You know, pelt them with stuff and things. Hit them through there. Yeah, upgrading all of this to steel wouldn't be a terrible idea. I just don't have any. Didn't bring any with me anyway. But I think that's going to be okay. Sledge is going to get some work done. This is going to get some work done. Them falling off of that, they don't have anywhere to go. Now, well, hold on. You know what I should do, just in case. Just one less thing for them to try and beat on and causing structural issues. Okay, let's do the bottom two on both of these. There we go. Now, they could still do some damage to it. I don't necessarily care. It's not that big a deal. If they decide to try and beat this whole area down, great. If not, no big deal. Let me see. This is still high enough to where they can't make that jump. If it is, then I can destroy it. I'll just leave that as a temporary small block like it is. But I think for the most part, that should be okay. If everything goes completely tits up, and I end up having to, like, oh no, everything's bad from here. I can run over here, run over here, run over there, jump, and make my way to the silo. Now, I can't go out there right at the moment because, you know, the storm's here. I can't make that jump, but I could quickly jump to the ladder, climb up, open that up, and be, you know, totally safe. 100%, no problems whatsoever, right? Okay, well, I guess let's just see if there's anything else I need to upgrade right at the moment while I'm sitting here waiting for the storm to pass. Well, the storm finally let up, cleared away all the stuff along the edge of the walls here that they may or may not want to try and stand on, at least on this side. Again, if they want to beat up the outside and destroy the outside, don't care, not my barn. You know, but I think we're okay. I'm going to go ahead and say those words. I feel pretty okay about it. Definitely probably shouldn't, but I kind of sort of do, you know? I just kind of do. I think we'll be all right. I am 100% going to regret that the further we get into this, but tomorrow night is the big night. Am I going the right direction? I think yeah, okay, I'm going the right direction. Looking towards the side of the brick wall so we can make sure we're headed the right way. Cool. Okay, well, I'm assuming you guys probably noticed by now this is a very short video. Yeehaw! And that's totally fine because the next one is going to be a much longer one. The Horde Night videos are always much longer. The prep videos and the day after Horde Nights are always much shorter. It's just how the clock works out. But by the time I get home and get everything situated and sorted out and blah, 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 we'll be pretty much close to the end of the night anyway. So, hope you guys are okay with just a build video. We got to have those every once in a while. But anyway, I hope you enjoyed it. Thanks again for being here, everybody. Much appreciation to all of you who are still here on day 34. Day 35 tomorrow, big horde coming into the wasteland. Let's see how we do. So y'all leave a like on the video, subscribe if you're new here, leave me a comment, check out the merch, you know all that stuff. You guys have a wonderful day, and I'll talk to you later.